Self-defense myth number 25. Number 25. I've already been taught ABC and it didn't work. My suggestion would be what you were taught was never going to work to begin with, no matter who was trying it, because you've been taught incorrect form, incorrect techniques. I go back to the Jeff Thompson story in Dead or Alive, where he was doing a radio show in Coventry talking about self-defense, and the woman phoned up and said, after doing the self-defense seminar, women-only self-defense seminar, I feel much safer taking the shortcut home through the park by myself now. To which Jeff replied, if this lady had been taught properly, she wouldn't still be taking the shortcut through the park. Some things will work, some things won't work. The stuff that doesn't work isn't on the RBUD system. The stuff that does work but doesn't have a high percentage rate for working isn't in the RBUD system. There's certain things that will tip you off that it works if it's very, very short, if it's all in a straight line, if it looks quite scruffy, it usually works. If it's overly complicated, if it requires you to have, the balance of a Russian ballerina, it's not going to work. Simple as that. You shouldn't be doing anything that's overly complicated. There's nothing on our syllabus that you can't learn in 5 minutes. It's the truth. 5 minutes of actually paying attention, you will learn it, and it will be there for you to practice in your own time. Anything you've got that doesn't work, just remember that not everything is created equally. Not everything is the same. There's a lot of people out there, unfortunately, who teach self-defense, who have really snazzy uniforms and logos, and they've got celebrity clients, and they teach absolute nonsense, and they make a ton of cash doing it, and they get put on TV because they got celebrity clients, and they were a bodyguard for a celebrity, even though they've never actually done any bodyguarding work. They were just holding the umbrella and being a valet. I am thinking of someone in particular, but I'm not going to mention them in this clip. Just because something that one guy over here teaches doesn't work doesn't mean that none of it will work. Get yourself onto the forums, find reputable names, find people who have technique videos that make you think, that looks a bit nasty. If you've got stuff that makes you feel a bit queasy, that makes you feel a bit uneasy watching it, that's probably the stuff that works. The stuff that you watch goes, grab this, twist here, then that probably won't work. If it's nice and polite, it probably won't work. If the actual techniques towards the pads look a bit full on, that's a good example that it will work. That's a good indicator. So just because you were taught something that didn't work doesn't mean that none of it works. It's absolutely 100% worth getting online, asking people, going on the forums, looking on review sites for businesses, find out what people think. Remember that just because somebody happens to get a TV spot doesn't mean that what they're teaching will work. The big problem with it, of course, as well, is that if you hire a plumber or an electrician and they come to your house to do a job and they clearly aren't qualified and they destroy your house, you can sue them, you can get them blacklisted, you can take them to court, you can do all kinds of really cool things with them. If you're a self-defense instructor and the self-defense instructor, as a self-defense, you're teaching complete nonsense, no one can touch you. If you hire a self-defense instructor and they teach you techniques that won't work, you've got no legal recourse to come back on them. You can't do anything. So I think the business, the industry needs to change on that level. There are a lot of charlatans and frauds out there. Shop around, look around, see what they're saying, see how they're saying it. Ask people who are also involved whether or not that would work. Any clips you see of anybody, send them to me. I'm happy to review them. Until next time, stay safe.